A blessed morning to you, my dear brothers and sisters. Sana po ay sa hinabahaba ng bakasyon last week, kamusta naman po kayo? And we wish to warmly welcome all of you again to our Mother Church, the Minor Basilica of the Immaculate Conception. Jesus began our gospel today with a very strong statement. The Pharisees and scribes have taken their seat on the chair of Moses, a chair of authority. Therefore, do and observe all things whatsoever they tell you, but do not follow their example. Si Jesus ang galing bumawi. Sige, sundin ninyo ang kanilang mga sinasabi, pero wag na wag ninyong babagayan ang kanilang mga halimbawa. Ang akala po nating salitang pagpupuri na, baka po siguro pag narinig ng mga eskriba at pariseo, si Jesus, gusto tayong sundan, pero may bawi sa dulo. Wag ninyong tutularan ang kanilang mga ginagawa. It could be easy to say that Jesus believed in their principles. They were faithful to the law. They were just. They follow everything in black and white. They follow their authority, or maybe the authority above them. They were just. They follow everything per se in their lives. Pero mga kapatid, sa ating pagninilay ngayon at sa mga pagbasa para kay Jesus, hindi lang sapat ang may prinsipyo kay Jesus. Hindi lang may prinsipyo, dapat may puso. What followed after the words of Christ? Jesus enumerated why they shall not follow these people, and he gave them approximately 6 instances of being too much in authority, too much in principle. At ang 6 na gawain na iyon ay pagpapakita lamang na sila ay nabuhay lamang sa prinsipyo at hindi ng may puso. Mga karanasan na hindi nagtutugma ang kanilang buhay at ang kanilang estado sa tinatakbo ng kanilang mga puso. They won't witness to what they say. They put burden to people. Panlabas ang nais. They wish to be obvious in a very bad way. They succumb to pride. They wish titles. And such experiences, my dear friends, are but opposites to what Jesus wished them. Not only to be a man or to be men of principles, but to be a man or to be men with a heart. Mga kapatid, madami po tayong pwedeng pagnilayan at tignan sa mga sinabi na ito ni Jesus. Balikan po natin yung nais ni Jesus sa kanyang mga alagad at sa atin po ngayon. Para sa kanya, importante na sumunod sa kanilang mga pinapagawa at sa kanilang mga prinsipyo. It was also clear for Jesus that these people would give or take commands to make, again, their authority felt over these people. But their examples are not notable to be followed after. Let us make this statement of Jesus, the gospel today, relevant to us. One is faithful to his or her principles when he or she does things accordingly or do things responsibly. Sa mga tatay po dito, your family would hope that you give and provide for their needs. You be a father, to be their strength, to be a figure of courage to your family. If you are the mother of your family, then you do your part in taking care of your child or your children or your husband and maybe the whole household. I am a priest, and I vowed and I promised vows during my ordination here last year. You are a public servant, kung meron man po naririto o nanonood sa atin. And you promised duties, right and honest duties to the city. You are a student and you vow to study well. You are a worker and you work. You are a friend and so build friendship with people. Ang tanong, kung si tatay nakapagbibigay nga ng sapat para sa pamilya, nagpapakatatay ba? Pinapansin ba si Mrs. sa loob ng bahay? Nayayakap man lang ba ang kanyang Mrs. at ang kanyang anak pag nasa loob ng bahay? Si Father, matatas magsalita, maayos kung pumorma pag nagmimisa, pero nagpapakapari iba. Si public leader, madaming gustong gawing programa sa atin, magaling din magsalita, pero nakatulong na ba sa pagpapagaan ng pasanin ng tao? Si student, 100% kung ibigay ang sarili, pero selfish naman. May kaibigan ka, but then only to find out he or she is your number one and worst enemy. Much, my dear brothers and sisters, much as it is important to know who we are and what we are doing, our principles, it is also important not to take away our heart in doing such for each other. Ang mabuhay hindi lamang may prinsipyo, kundi may puso. Ayaw nating masabihan na tama naman ang mga sinasabi natin, pero masama naman pala ang ating isinasabuhay. May prinsipyo, pero walang puso. It was the reminder of God to the priests in our first reading today. He was reminding them of their principles and would remind them to give at least their heart in their duties. And likewise, in our second reading with St. Paul would express such gentleness in their ministry. Pinapaalala ang prinsipyo. Ipinapadama ang prinsipyo. Pero sana, tinatapatan ng isang buhay na may puso. Mabuhay, hindi lang dahil may prinsipyo, pero dahil may puso. In the heart of someone following Jesus, principles and kindness would meet. At the heart of every follower and lover of Jesus, though widely known because of his status, power and principles would not harm people. But because someone is true to his principles, He can also care and love wholeheartedly. My dear brothers and sisters, let this be a beautiful prayer as we gather around the table of the Lord. May we not only do and show what is just, to give what is true, to be men and women of principles, but with God's help, though living with our convictions, living what is right and just in the family, in the society, and everywhere, with our titles, power, authority, and honor, may we live consequently and with a heart. Hindi pabigat at nagpapabigat, desiring to be low-key in this world, acknowledging that indeed we have only one Father and Teacher, and that is God. And here below, until we reach heaven, indeed we are a family, and we are all brothers and sisters.
Please stand.